Alrighty. What's up, y'all? Jake from Home Loans here. Market shifting really fast, and we're going to jump into a little bit of why today. So I'm just going to hit you with some main talking points. We're going to kind of go through it. But first things first, if you haven't followed me on social media, go check it out at Jake from Home Loans. Second, please watch this video today. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my thoughts and see, what we can get going. I will do my best to always answer every single comment that is left, and we're going to see what happens from there. So that being said, let's dive right in. Now, as always, I am Jake from Home Loans. Welcome to the Home Loan channel where we talk about everything having to do with the mortgage side of the real estate market. And today we're actually talking about the real estate market. We are going to be going over some of the reasons why I think the market is shifting really fast. And I can say from experience that it's happening quickly. So I got a couple facts in here, a couple things from SAC appraiser Ryan Lundquist. If you haven't seen him, go check him out. He's got some awesome graphs, some really good information. Pretty much, in general, spring is here, and spring always brings buyers. People are looking to move before the end of the school year. They're looking to get their kids transferred, relocated, changing school districts, everything like that, as well as tax returns. People are getting their tax returns returned to them, and now all of a sudden they have $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. They're like, okay, now I have enough for a down payment if I add in what else I have in my bank account, or I can cover closing costs. What can I do with this? But today we're going to kind of look at what that has brought in. Now, with that being said, as you guys know, I'm in California. I'm in Sacramento specifically. I've released videos about the California Dream for All program that was out that had a total of $300 million that lasted 9 days. 9 days actually being able to use it. So I had a lot of buyers that didn't even get offers accepted with it, that were planning on buying, using that to get them up to where they wanted to be, and were not able to use it. So with that being said, that was something else that factored in this year in 2023 to why the real estate market has picked up so dramatically. Now, the Dream for All, we saw a massive uptick in buyers, but the biggest thing is now we have a massive amount of buyers that are pre-approved. So a lot of people that came in got pre-approved because the Dream for All program wanted those numbers, and now that it's gone, there's no promise of it coming back. They still want to buy a house. So, for example, I have a couple people I'm working with that we just put in an offer and found out 26 offers on a home. And we got beat out, and we were quite a bit over asking. So we're going to start to see a shift similar, don't quote me on this, but similar to probably 2021, where we're going to see a massive increase in appreciation because you're going to start having houses going for a lot more than asking price. And it's going to drive up the appraisals. It's going to drive up everything else in the market again, which is the opposite of kind of what we want for our first time buyers. So now, biggest thing to keep in mind is there's a lot of people that talk about how interest rates are too high. And while that is true because prices are also super high, people are getting used to it. It's kind of like gas prices. You're going to buy it because you need it. So waiting doesn't really do anything for you at this point in time, and waiting for the rates to drop, you're just going to have a harder time because now when rates do drop, there's a lot more competition. So diving into that a little bit, not only do we have way more buyers fluctuating the market, we also have all-time low inventories, and we have people getting used to the interest rate. So when I'm talking about all-time low inventory, I'm talking all-time low. I pulled a stat from Ryan Lundquist on his blog, SAC Appraiser blog, and it's kind of crazy. Sacramento County, this is as of April 5th, so sometime super recently, there were 713 active listings in Sacramento County. 713 listings in Sacramento County. 525 in Placer County, 130 in Yolo County, and 268 in El Dorado County. So that's most of the surrounding Sacramento area. There's a total of what? Like 1,600 properties? That's it? 1,600 properties active? And you take the amount of people we have in this area, Sacramento alone has almost 2.4 million people. So keep in mind, if 0.5% of those people, so 0.005% of those 2.4 million were looking, you would still have 8 offers per home with that 1,600 that are in the market. So when you're looking at the rates going up and the market being crazy, this is something to keep in mind, is that we're probably not going to see any sort of down market in the next couple of years. This is the slowest real estate market we've seen in a long time. The last couple months, we had less mortgage applications. We had less people out there buying. Now this California Dream program come out, spring hits, tax returns are going, and all of a sudden you're seeing 26 offers on a house. We're going to see a quick increase. So with that being said, I don't think this market is going away. I think it's going to keep going up. And while I do think rates are going to go down in the next 12 months, with my personal opinion, it's still a good market to buy in right now. And I recommend that to people because I think prices are going to go back up, especially as rates start to come down. More people are going to want to get in. Now, a couple good things they have done is they are starting to they're not discouraging people from buying second homes or investment homes, but they are raising the interest rates on them a little bit more. So it's not going to do much if you're competing with people that are selling a first home to buy a second home, or, that's not going to change anything. It's people that are buying second homes, keeping their first investment property, or buying investment properties, slightly higher interest rate. But there's a good chance the people that are doing that already expect a higher interest rate. So it's not going to do too much. Now, best thing you can do if you're looking at buying is get with a loan officer and get a plan figured out. You want to sit down and know what you need to do to be ready, whether that's in 2 months or a year. Sit down, figure out how much you need in the bank, figure out if you qualify for down payment assistance programs, figure out what you need for closing costs, start looking and see if you can write some offers. Because as much as it is discouraging when you're looking for 5 or 6 months putting in offers, I'll tell you what, in 2 years, when prices have gone up even more, you're going to be really frustrated that you didn't start looking now. So take that to the bank, figure it out. Let's talk. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, comment down below. I linked my app down below as well if you are in California and you want to see what it would take for you to buy a home. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.